We're here today to talk about the next upcoming ReRenaissance concert, which is Sunday the 30th of May. Again, two concerts, 5:15 and 7:15 live stream, or this month we are allowed
to have a live audience.
A live audience, in limited capacity, but
50 people per concert, so do sign up. Send us a little message via hello@ReRenaissance.ch if you want to catch a seat.
Which you do. So this concert sounds like a real treat for the eyes and the ears and the body, because it has a combination of music and dance.
That's correct.
So
we're looking into the first generation of dancing masters in Italy who actually wrote down their choreographies for us. So there is a chance to actually reconstruct the dances.
So this is something that, do you think this was already going on, but it's first in the 15th century that we actually get somebody writing it down?
Well, the real expert here is Veronique Daniels, who will also be part of the concert. And she is also the one to, she made the whole program and reconstructed the dances, and she'll be able to answer the more intricate questions.
So I saw on the flyer this concert is based around a specific name. This was a dance master from 15th century Italy. Can you tell us a little bit about him?
That's Guglielmo Ebreo. He is the second generation of Italian dancing masters of that time. And he was born about 1420, so 600 years ago, which is why we put up the concert program with him. And we're going to have 3 dancers and 3 musicians, so 6 people trying to recreate his dance choreographies on his melodies.
So you won't be dancing, but you have to be familiar with the forms and with the melodies.
Absolutely. There are certain dance meters that are, you find it in the notation, there's actually some melodies surviving with the choreographies so that we can also reconstruct partly the music. But you have to take into account the steps of the dancers in order to interpret the music correctly.
This, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but this was one of the ways that musicians in 15th century Italy were earning their bread. This was a good job to have, to be a dance master.
Certainly, I mean, certain instrument groups were involved in providing dance music, so it would have been part of their income at least. Maybe some were professional accompanists of dance, others maybe occasionally have been asked to provide music for dance. The alta capella in Italy especially was important for that. We have pipe and tabor, particularly in France, to provide dance music, but also lutenists, harp players and the likes were used to provide dance music.
So from the point of view of the performing musician, you're not the main aesthetic part of the program, but you have to work perhaps in a different way in order to provide a good support for the dancers. So how has this affected your rehearsals? You have to maybe think more about keeping a strict rhythm. Your tempo, you can't choose it freely, I suppose. You're sort of relying on something external to guide your musical rehearsal. So what's that like?
Yeah, absolutely. We have to rehearse a lot with the dancers together, and we get feedback from the dancers. Yeah? They think, oh, that was a bit too fast. Yeah? Or we need a bit of space between the one dance rhythm within a ballo and the other one, because they have a certain gesture to do, and it just requires this extra amount of time. And you get a feeling for this. It's very good for a musician to work together with dancers or to have danced yourself.
Yeah.
But also the musical side of it. Just thinking of the music that survives with these dances. It is monophonic, often quite simple lines. And we have to then reimagine what musicians of the time would have done with this music.
But there's often an instrument which can provide a little bit of a filling, like a bit of a harmonic support. And you might be that instrument in this concert, mightn't you? If you're on the lute.
We actually have two. We have Silke, who is playing monophonic instruments and a drone, something like that. But then we have Felix, who is not only playing the fiddle, but also a lira da braccio, which can provide harmonies.
Of course.
And I'm playing several plucked instruments, such as the gittern, which are used monophonically, but also the cetra, a particular instrument to Italy, which is based on harmonic playing, really, and the lute, which can do both.
So, Sunday 30th of May, 5:15, 7:15, they're going to use the whole church, the whole church, dancing up and down the nave, I think, the whole length of it. It's going to look fantastic whether you can be there in person or not. We hope to see you there. I'm really looking forward to it. And Marc, you won't see him, unfortunately, dancing around by the sounds of things, but you'll see some other people dancing around, and Marc will be mentally dancing on the
Happily strumming away.
Happily strumming away. So until then, have a great time and keep an eye on the website for any updates, but we hope you enjoy.
See you there.